So you follow every guru's hair journey on YouTube, but you're still suffering from damaged hair. You're still suffering from breakage. I got you, sis. Back to my channel. My name is Mrs.Cowart's Journey. If you're not familiar with my channel, I am Mrs.Cowart. I share videos on my relaxed hair, and doing so I show you all how to take care of your hair. Now that entails wash days, relaxers, cutting the hair, trimming the hair, talking about anemia or talking about hypothyroidism. All these things such as diet have to do with the hair. So on this channel, my mission is to teach you ladies how to take care of your relaxed hair at home. Now that we've already introduced myself, I want to talk about today's title. So in today's video, I'm going to give you 10 reasons as to why you are, not maybe, you are suffering from damaged hair. The number one question that you first have to ask yourself is, what is my porosity? Am I low porosity or am I high porosity? This is the foundation of any hair journey. So if you're starting your hair journey today or whatever day that you're choosing to start your journey, the first question is you have to ask yourself what porosity you are. Now, you could do a porosity test by getting some water, getting some shedded hair or breakage hair or whatever's on the floor or on wherever it's fallen, and put that into water. If that hair falls to the bottom, that means you have high porosity hair because it is absorbing that liquid like no other. Now, low porosity hair does the complete opposite. It stays and floats at the top. Now, it may sink eventually, but it takes such a long time to do so. So what does that tell you, really? That tells you that you have to manipulate your hair in order to absorb certain products, whereas high porosity women, we don't have to do that much manipulation. So for instance, if you're low porosity, you may have to wet your hair and then go in and put in the product, with, warm water, whatever the case may be. Whereas high porosity, literally, as soon as we put water on our hair, conditioner on our hair, shampoo on our hair is already absorbing. It's already opened up to absorb that product. Now, that could be a good and bad thing. I am high porosity. So what that means is with my hair is more porous. That means that I have a lot of little holes in my hair, follicled, and that means that I am filling those pores with that product. So I am making sure I'm coating my hair with, for instance, moisturizer. If I'm doing a moisturize and seal, I'm coating that moisturizer on my hair, and then I'm going to seal those holes, seal that moisture in with an oil. I don't see anybody talking about these reasons. That's why I want to make sure that on my channel, we're talking about everything that people are not talking about. You follow every guru hair journey on YouTube, but you're still suffering damage to your hair, but you're seeing that they're not. The problem may be is you're following too many YouTubers and you don't know what their porosity is. You don't even know what your own porosity is. So you're trying all these different things, all these different YouTubers' routine hair journeys, and you're not seeing a change in your own hair journey. Don't implement everybody's hair routine journey into your journey. You all may have completely different hair journeys. What relaxer are you using? This is so vital in your hair journey. You have to figure out what relaxer works for you. And sometimes, most of the times, that's trial and error. Certain relaxers don't do as good of a job on your hair as it will mine, and vice versa. For instance, I have thick, thin strands of hair, high porosity. So I have to make sure that whatever product that I am using, especially if I am stretching my relaxer, I need a product that is going to be medium to strong. That's the first thing. And then I also need a product that is going to be able to break down my coarse, new growth hair without making it dry. Certain relaxers, I feel, in the past have dried out my relaxed hair. And that could be just a whole kit it comes with. That could be the relaxer. That is why I don't try every relaxer, and I try to stick to the ones that I know have worked for my hair. So for me, if you're wanting to jump on, whatever type of relaxer that I'm using, ORS has always been a relaxer that I've used, and Affirm has always been a relaxer that I use. Affirm is a little bit more pricey. ORS is a little bit more affordable. Number 4, and I am guilty of this, you all have witnessed my journey. I have grown my hair out past 18 inches in less than a year. And that was due to taking care of my hair, studying my hair, knowing my hair, and then just basically just throwing the books down, reading, and making sure that I was consistent in my hair journey. So number 4, it leads me to say trims, cuts. If you don't get a trim, you're gonna have to get a cut. If you don't get a trim, I'm gonna repeat that, you're gonna have to, at the end of the day, get a cut. Because we all know, and if you don't know, that if ones are suffering from breakage, that breakage is just gonna continuously go throughout your hair because you don't know why. If you have split ends, for instance, that's usually a sign of certain things that are going on with your hair. It's gonna continue to split until you cut it off. Trim it off. It's going to continue to split, which means you're going to have to end up going from what you would have had to do with a trim to getting a cut, and nobody wants a cut on a hair journey. Diet. In every life part of your journey, diet plays a huge role in everything. Your health, obviously, your hair, your skin, your nails, everything. So if you're eating, for instance, a healthy diet, you are going to see it in your skin. You're going to see it in your nails. I don't have nails. I had to cut them off. Y'all know I got a baby. You're going to see it in your hair. That means the thickness of the hair. That means the shine of the hair. You're going to see it in your hair journey. If you're eating junk, obviously, you know that you're going to receive skin that has all these different issues with it, nails that are brittle and breaking off, hair that is brittle and breaking off. Everything about your being will be weak. So just remember that you want to make sure that you're implementing fruits and vegetables. You want to make sure that you're getting all those different vitamins so that your body has a chemically balance to make sure that it can give your hair the things that it needs, because the follicles need so much from your body. So if you're not just continuously putting that in your body, then it's going to get it from somewhere else, but until there's none to get, it's going to break off. Number 6 is genetics. Sometimes, unfortunately, we have genetics that play a huge part in our journey. Anemic, that runs in my family. So what does that mean? Well, usually anemic means that ones are tired. They are usually just, eating like things like ice. Their hairs, their nails are brittle and breaking. They're constantly having to deal with that, such as hypothyroidism. That plays a lot in strengthening of the hair as well, and many other things. Those are 2 things that I know for sure has played a role in my hair journey. Do your research so that you know what you're dealing with. Ask yourself who you're following. Who are you following? You're following, let's say, 10 hair guru relaxed women. Okay, 20, 30, it doesn't matter the number. Now ask yourself, why you're following these YouTubers. Why are you following me? What is it that you get from me? Am I pretty? Do I give you results? Am I relatable? Am I trustworthy? Am I funny? Am I sweet? What is your reason why you're following these individuals? Because you have to ask yourself, if I'm on a hair journey and I need some assistance in learning whatever it may be, why am I following Miss Cowart? What do I get from her channel that I can implement into my journey? What am I getting from her channel? What am I getting from her hair journey? How does this benefit my hair journey? When you create a routine for yourself, know where you're at in your hair journey. When I'm doing a moisturizing wash day, know where you're at in your wash day. Are you needing moisture? Are you needing protein? Because you don't want to do a moisture if your hair is already really moist, because then you get moisture overload, and the vice versa. If I'm doing a protein wash day, are you needing a protein? If not, if you do a protein and you just did a protein with another wash day and you're doing another one, you can suffer from protein overload. Know where you're at that time of your wash day before you just implement anybody's routine into your routine. I hope these 10 steps helped you out, because this is vital in your hair journey. No one's really talking about this. People are just giving advice on, oh, this product, extreme hair growth, or oh, I do this. I'm following everything you're saying, sis, but my hair is still breaking off. I'm following everything you're saying, sis, but my hair is still damaged. I'm still having to cut my hair. I'm still having to trim, or whatever the case may be, tons of hair off, and I'm still following your hair journey. So for those people who are still following those hair journeys and still having these issues, this gives you those reasons as to why you may be suffering from, whatever the case may be. So I'm going to also list these 10 reasons in the description so that you can go back and ask yourself where you fall under these type of these reasons. And if you don't, then good. You got your routine down pat. I am still learning about my hair. It's a part of a journey. That's a part of a hair journey. It's going to be forever a journey of learning of the hair. What your hair like, what your hair doesn't like. And again, all these things play a part in the hair journey. So if this video helped you out, if this is your first time coming to my channel, make sure you subscribe, because my mission is to teach you about your hair. Since I've been 12 years old, I've been relaxing my hair. And that may be a lot for some people, but it is what it is. I have been doing protective styles, relaxers. I have been learning since 12 years old. I'm not just coming on here and just giving you my opinion. I'm giving you the facts of what I've read, what I've researched, and what my experience has been. So if you're wanting to watch more relaxed hair journey videos, definitely subscribe, because you do not want to miss a video. You do not want to miss an opportunity to have healthy hair. Thank you so much. Comment down below any questions that you may have that I maybe didn't answer, and we'll see each other later. Bye, dolls.